Hi guys, for those of you that have watched my last few videos and vlogs, you'll know I've just got myself a brand new vlogging camera, the Canon PowerShot S120. When I ordered it, I also ordered myself a few accessories, a memory card which is required, a spare battery because Canon compact cameras burn through battery when you're videoing, a case, and also a travel tripod, the Manfrotto B3. So let's take a look at it.
Okay, for my YouTube vlogs, I'd like to shoot some time-lapse video out and about on the streets of London. I also want to shoot some long exposure photography, again on the streets of London, but for my website and my blog. And both are going to require a tripod, and the steadier and more stable the better. Now, travel tripods are kind of a compromise. It's a catch-22. When you're travelling with them, which I'm going to be doing, I need to run around the streets of London with it. When you're travelling with them, you want them to be very light and fold up very small. But then when you unfold it and you want to use it for photography, you ideally want it very heavy and really stable. And obviously it can't be both. And that's why I went for the Manfrotto one. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. In the Italian factory it's probably pronounced Manfrotto. But I'm from London, England, so I'm going to roll with Manfrotto. Okay, there appears to be a problem here. It's missing both the instruction manual, which isn't really important, but what is important, it's missing the quick release plate to attach a camera to it. That's pretty disappointing because now I've got to send it back to Amazon. It's pretty annoying because Amazon have already let me down with this. I paid them for express delivery because I was keen to use it for the weekend, but all I got for my money was an emailed apology telling me that it had been delayed and I could cancel it if I no longer required it. I think it took about 5 days to turn up in the end, which is longer than any of the items I've ever had sent for free. Okay, enough whinging and moaning. I have to admit Amazon do make returning something for either refund or exchange pretty simple, and it's free of charge. And here's the replacement. 11 days after placing my original order, hopefully this one's complete. To be perfectly honest, it's not 100% clear whether it comes with the camera release plate. It's pictured with one, doesn't say it doesn't, and the manufacturer's specifications say it does. But the best-selling item bought in conjunction with it is a camera release plate. In case you're wondering as well, yes it does. Here's the missing parts: the camera release plate, the Allen key, and instruction manual. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, the reason I went for a Manfrotto tripod is travel tripods are a compromise anyway, and Manfrotto are renowned for great build quality. But with that comes a premium in price. Now, as I'm using this outdoors, I felt that buying a budget one might have been an additional compromise. I would have been compromising on build quality. Had I been using it indoors, I probably would have considered one of the cheaper ones. I'll be perfectly honest with you, like most things, I didn't read those instructions. I just went straight in. And I played around with this thing like for 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm going to edit most of that out because it's like a puzzle, and it took me a few minutes to get my head around it. But like any puzzle, once you know the answer, it's simple. From its initial stored, folded up position, you have to flip each leg 180 degrees. Then you can adjust these grey levers on the top. The first position allows you to adjust each leg completely freely. Then you have either a narrow preset stop or a wide preset stop, so you can adjust each leg to the exact same angle. Now it might look like I'm using quite a lot of force on this, I can tell you I am, but that's why you get the Allen key with it. You can adjust the tension on all of these joints. It will probably loosen up a little bit when I start using it, but if it doesn't, I can always loosen them off with the Allen key. Then once you've decided on the perfect angle for your legs, you can then adjust the length of them using these telescopic extensions. Personally, I prefer the levers to the threaded collar type. They just seem slightly quicker to use. I mean, you can open each lever and then lift it up and all the legs will fly out. and do the opposite. Open them all up, turn it upside down, and they'll all fly back in. Right, this lever here will allow you to adjust and fix the height of the centre column, and the centre column can also be inverted, so you can fix your camera upside down between the legs of the tripod. So let's do that now. You have to remove this cap from the bottom of the centre column. Now there's actually a spring within this that provides tension, so that when you do release the screw, the whole centre column doesn't just drop with your camera, but you have to put your fingers in there and just press that spring in a little so you can reinsert the centre column. It's got a great ball head, which is going to be fantastic for me out and about. I can level up the camera on uneven surfaces, and the great thing is the ball head is removable should you need it to be. And here's the reason the instructions, although simple for this, are quite important. There's two ways to fold this up to get it into its smallest position and into the case. You fold it up in this way if you haven't got the quick release plate on, but if you put the quick release plate on, it won't fold up in the same way. It won't close up as tight. So there's a different way of folding it if you're going to leave the quick release plate on. I'm actually making this look much harder than it actually is, but this genuinely is my first time using it. Overall, I'm very happy with it. The build quality seems excellent. Weight wise, it weighs 1.4 kilos, but like I said earlier, yes, for photography you'd like it heavier, but in terms of travel and transporting it around, you really wouldn't want it any heavier than that. The one thing I would say is, could have done with a hook so you could hang your camera bag off of it to add extra weight. Now this is me unboxing it and genuinely my first time ever using it, but once you're familiar with it, it's a little quicker than I make it look here, and it is in fact very quick and simple to both open it up and start using it and then fold it back up and get it back in its bag. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button. You can subscribe to us if you'd like to see more, and check us out on social media. The links are in the description below.